ساتوی پسرو وینو دا د شهیدانو کور دا د باتورانو کور دا د باتورانو کور دا د باتورانو کور دا د باتورانو کور ساتوی پسرو وینو دا د شهیدانو کور دا
In the name of Almighty Allah, good evening and welcome to this hour's news. This is Suleiman Talash. Amir al-Mu'minin Mullah Hibatullah Khunzada Hafazahullah, the leader of the Islamic Emirate, met with the officials of the 217 Omari Corps of the Ministry of National Defense, Mujahideen, a number of scholars, elders and disabled people. The ministry said that the Amir al-Mu'minin Hafazahullah emphasized on unity, sincerity, piety and obedience and said that unity will lead to your promotion and success. The leader of the Islamic Emirate has also given necessary recommendations to the officials in Mujahideen in terms of good governance. The High Commission for Combating Narcotics, headed by Maulavi Abdul Kabir, the political deputy of the Prime Minister, officially started its work and held its first meeting. The political deputy of the Prime Minister says that the Islamic Emirate is committed to fight against narcotics and hopes that the work of this commission will make the fight against narcotics more effective. Also, a number of the commission members and high-ranking officials of the Islamic Emirate emphasized the creation of alternative livelihoods for farmers and the serious fight against drugs. More details in report. The High Commission for Combating Narcotics, under the leadership of the political deputy of the Prime Minister, most of whose members are ministers and high-ranking officials, held its first meeting and emphasized on the serious fight against narcotics. The political deputy of the Prime Minister said prevention of goods tax, treatment of addicts and creation of alternative livelihood are the main objectives of this commission.
Narcotics are forbidden according to the Islamic rules and prohibited by the laws of the Islamic Emirate. No one is allowed to cultivate, produce or smuggle narcotics. In the last 3 years, the Islamic Emirate has seriously fought against the narcotics, and it has stopped the cultivation and production of narcotics throughout Afghanistan.
In addition, the officials of the Ministry of Interior and Defense assured that they will actively cooperate in this field while emphasizing on the joint fight against drugs.
So many achievements against narcotics are certainly a great development of the Ministry of Interior Affairs in this field. However, this development does not mean that we are safe from this human disaster. But we still need full cooperation and coordination in this area at the internal and international level. We, I mean the Ministry of National Defense, help the Ministry of Interior Affairs and stand shoulder to shoulder with them in any aspect of opium eradication or drug eradication.
At the same time, the officials say that there are more centers for the treatment of addicts in the country, as well as other health centers, and there is a need to conduct a new survey in this regard.
The Ministry of Public Health, which works in the field of drug addiction treatment, currently has 76 drug addiction treatment centers across the country, of which 74 centers are under the authority of the government, and 12 centers are funded by organizations. These centers, which are related to public health, houses approximately 3,000 drug addicts throughout Afghanistan. Therefore, there are more than 18 centers in which approximately 3,000 addicts could be accommodated. Therefore, due to the large number of addicts, we have built 17 more centers in Afghanistan, in which we have gathered 122,000 addicts.
The officials of the Anti-Narcotics Department say that since the issuance of the drugs prohibition order of the Amir al-Mu'minin Hafazahullah, they have conducted 78,000 operations, during which 20,000 people have been arrested and 1,450 different factories of drugs have been destroyed. 6,000 tons of various drugs have been eliminated and cleared 37,000 hectares of land from poppy. Maulavi Abdul Salam Hanafi, the administrative deputy of the Prime Minister, in a meeting with the scholars and mujahideen of Faryab in Jawzjan provinces, said that ensuring the security of citizens, providing social welfare and necessary facilities are among the responsibilities and duties of the Islamic Emirate. In this regard, comprehensive efforts are being made. Maulavi Abdul Salam Hanafi has also assured and addressed the problems of the mentioned scholars and mujahideen. Officials of the Cancer Diagnosis and Treatment Center in Kabul say that 150 to 180 patients visit them on a daily basis. Health officials say that improper food, polluted environment, electronic radiation, and arbitrary use of medicines are factors for the increase of this disease. More details in report.
Efforts of the Ministry of Public Health to treat cancer inside the country. Officials of the Center Diagnosis and Treatment Center in the capital city of Kabul said that 150 to 180 patients visit this hospital for treatment on a daily basis. According to them, they are trying to activate advanced diagnostic equipment in this hospital, which are currently not available in the country.
Radiotherapy for cancer patients, which is the treatment for cancer, they are done for free, as well as surgery and hormonal therapy is performed on patients. About 150 OPD patients visit the center every day.
Health officials say that cancer is a dangerous and fatal disease that is caused by improper food, polluted environment, electronic radiation, and arbitrary use of medicines.
Some foods, such as carbonated drinks, are a risk factor for digestive system cancer. Others, like cigarette smoking, usage of snuff, are among the main risk factors for oral cancer.
Some cancer patients are happy with the services of this hospital and say that their problems are addressed on time.
I'm from Parwan province. I came to this hospital. May Allah bless them. I was vaccinated once, and the second time I came here. They served us. May Allah be pleased with them. We are satisfied with them. Allah bless the doctors. They came over and over. They vaccinated me. They put me in the bed. They came every moment. They take care of us. Check my pressure. We are satisfied with the doctors. Allah bless them.
Before this, the Ministry of Public Health had announced the activity of 3 cancer centers in the country and said that in addition to diagnosis and internal services, surgical services were also provided in these centers.
Today, the 7th of September, is equal to the International Clean Air Day. The United Nations wants to reduce air, water, and soil pollution by 2030. The National Environmental Protection Agency says that in order to create a clean environment, it has implemented many projects in different parts of the country which have been effective in preventing polluted air and creating a clean environment. Meanwhile, the citizens of Kabul remember the joint responsibility of the government and the people to create a clean and green environment. More in the report. September 7th, International Clean Air Day. Every year, The United Nations celebrate the 7th of September as International Day of Clean Air to attract people, governments, and companies to this important issue. Officials of the National Environmental Protection Agency say that they have taken various measures to create a clean environment and prevent polluted air, which have been effective in this regard.
In order to control the medical waste, we have visited about 400 hospitals and checked their contracts with their incinerators or waste incineration companies. Also, we had meetings about the garbage incinerator or the companies that operate in Kabul city. We want to fully standardize them so that they can perform their activities with full standards, so that the contracts that these companies have made with them are equal to the standard and become a reason to get rid of the risk to the society.
At the same time, the citizens of Kabul remind to join responsibility of the government and the people to create a clean and green environment and want the government and the nation to fight together to prevent polluted air in the country.
People should join the Islamic Emirate in this part as well. We have to work for ourselves, like planting trees if it's very useful for the environment. It will take away the garbage. For example, a number unfortunately threw garbage on the roads. Weather conditions are getting worse day by day. That is the number of cars, factories, and non-standard barbershops having pets. And the machinery sector is increasing day by day. And it causes weather pollution. In the city, the government should pay attention to old cars, making a smoke that causes air pollution.
This day was included in the list of days that are celebrated as international days 3 years ago. Our This Time news is ending in here. Thank you so much for watching.